Hello everybody, the Quiet Atheist here. Before I get started with this particular video that I'm making for you guys today, I'd like to let you all know that I'm going to be talking about a certain kind of Christian out there that basically likes to put on a big show so that they can get more followers. Because I think that it's all about that money, and that's all that these individuals are basically concerned with. These particular Christians like to get on stage to put on a big show. And what these individuals do is they have a bunch of worshipers get on stage. And these worshipers are basically into it as well. They know what's going on. But anyway, these individuals get on stage where they have the preachers put their hands on their forehead and basically push them backwards. And, they start twitching or going into convulsions and start running around, basically thinking that all of these demons are being casted out of their bodies or something. And that's basically what they're celebrating. Well, this has been going on for quite some time now, especially when the preachers would bring out jackets and start swinging them around like they're nunchucks. This is a theater of nonsense, plain and simple. And to me, this is nothing more than entertainment because these particular Christians have no facts whatsoever to back up any of this nonsense. It's just a really good show. Well, anyway, all of these things have been going on for quite some time now. It just so happens, though, that this particular organization decided to start targeting children. So they started to do this, without, showing any kind of concern whatsoever. And to me, that's a little concerning because obviously these individuals really didn't care if they put these children in a dangerous situation. I mean, look at it this way. A bunch of adults were putting their hands on children, pushing them down or trying to get them to fall on the ground. And to me, that isn't right in any way, shape, or form. And in many ways, it can be looked at as being child abuse. Well, anyways, it just so happens that they come across a little girl where they tried to get this little girl to basically do what they wanted her to do. This girl refused, but they continued to advance upon her and tried to make her do this. They tried to force themselves on her by throwing her down to the ground just so they can get this little reaction out of her. While this little girl stood her ground and she absolutely refused this. She would not let them get their way. So after a little while, they decided to give up on her and go to the next child. Now, like I said before, to me this is a little disturbing because this Christian organization has decided to take it upon themselves to prey upon young children. I never liked indoctrination. In fact, indoctrination is one of the things that I will completely speak against, plain and simple. These young children did not deserve to be subjected to this kind of monstrosity. And to be honest with you guys, I completely admire that little girl for what she did. She stood up in the face of ignorance and she combated it every step of the way. And I admire her for that. And hopefully a lot of other children will start standing up too and letting them know that, hey, this isn't okay. You cannot do this to us. Because all of these Christians know what they're doing. They're taking advantage of these children. These particular Christians are taking advantage of other human beings. Because all they are concerned with is those collection plates full of money and getting their wallets fatter. Plain and simple. They're not concerned about how they feel about their fellow human beings. They're not concerned about anything else for that matter. And these Christians are rather pathetic.